Yo fight fans, this video is about a fighter who many consider to be the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the sport today, Canelo Alvarez. This video is going to highlight some of the subtle skills that Canelo employs, that make him such a special fighter. Number 1, moving his chin out of the way, or riding the punch, something that Canelo does a lot, which is not unique to him, but he does it better than any fighter in boxing today, is his ability to move his chin out of the way of a punch at the very last second, taking the sting out of it, and riding the punch. Canelo uses this technique as his last line of defense. When he is in a position where he knows he cannot slip or block the punch, he employs this technique, and rides or avoids a punch that most fighters would have been hit with. A lot of Mexican fighters use this defensive maneuver, and Canelo definitely uses it to very good effect. Number 2, pivoting off the line of attack. This is another standard boxing technique that all pros should employ. Many fighters neglect this simple maneuver, whereas Canelo uses it to full effect and is a master of the pivot. It can be used defensively and offensively, but for the most part, Canelo uses this move for a defensive escape route. This technique takes impeccable timing and an understanding of distance in order to successfully pull off on a consistent basis, like Canelo does. Number 3, feints. Canelo is absolutely one of the best in boxing at feinting. A feint is a movement in boxing that makes your opponent believe a certain punch is coming and react to that, when in fact, a different punch is being delivered. It is the art of deception. By causing a reaction with a feint, the opponent is left vulnerable, and can then beat with a punch while his hands are out of position. Against Kirkland, Canelo feints the jab to the body, causing Kirkland's hands to drop to attempt to block the shot, and then Canelo came upstairs with a huge overhand right to win the fight by knockout. Again, against Amir Khan, Canelo feints the jab, causing a reaction from Khan, and then delivered the knockout blow.
I'm ready for the kitchen sink, right here. Feint the jab. He didn't want to hit the jab, just feinted him to get close enough and close the door with the right hander instead of a left hander this time.
A feint can be used with any punch. Here against Golovkin, Canelo feints the left hook to the body by drawing his hand low, causing Golovkin to think a body shot is coming, when in fact Canelo throws the hook upstairs. As Golovkin went for the feint, his hands were out of position to block his chin. Number 4, setting up body shots with an uppercut. One of Canelo's best setup punches is his uppercut, which he often uses to set up his left hook to the body. He touches the opponent up top with a light uppercut. This is designed to take the opponent's attention away from the real punch, the left hook to the body. He has developed his body punching to the point where he is now, to me, considered the best body puncher in the sport of boxing. This is just a small sample of the subtle skills that you will see when you next watch Canelo Alvarez. There are many more and I could go on forever, but let's keep this video short and sweet. Like, comment and subscribe if you enjoy this content, and until next time, you've been listening to Boxing Life.